Capitalist society is based on Adam Smith, classical school of economics. The classical school of economics is that demand and supply will become basis for economy. And demand and supply, government should not intervene, let the demand and supply govern itself. It means the government should leave market free. It is a free market. This free business, a business based on liberal principle. And what they rely on, they think human they rely more. Human is a rational being. If you give freedom to human, since human is a rational being, human has a tendency to multiply trade by hard work, other innovations and other things. Right? That human is considered economic man, a rational man, or human has pleasure pain principle. Human will try to get pleasure by hard work, profit, property, business, means whatever human does, and will have less pain if it benefits from that. The human will avoid pain and maximize pleasure. That was Bentham will talk, or Adam Smith will say demand and supply concept. This. Now you will be facing a bit difficulty in understanding, because in our country pleasure is about non-work, isn't it? Not working gives us more pleasure than work, isn't it? This is a culture basically. We have grown up in this environment where if you do not do anything, then you feel happy. That if parents will ask any work, then you give an excuse, पढ़ना है मुझे अभी public ad. Right. So then you will not be able to think from there what they are talking about. But since we are just trying to link, so let's say that they came in past 17th, 18th century, you should know that. It is in 20th century we are talking. So they are neoliberal, means it is extension of this school. And this school has influenced public choice school. The neoliberal philosophy has influenced, this is called public choice approach or public choice school. And within this public choice approach, there are, I will write those schools, but let's take it simple. There are various schools. What they started doing, that they started analyzing welfare state. You should know that welfare state emerged after World War II, but by 1960s and 70s it started failing. This, in their country also, US faced economic crisis during 70s. This, so in there it is not a model given in our country, but it suits to Indian condition also. Public choice approach is given in Western environment because all they belong to. But they are not talking India, but India also suits in that explanation because most of the countries by 60s and 70s they were in, let's say, incurring losses. Our public sector in their country, so it was facing problem. Like in our country also, PSUs, you know that they started facing problems. They became so liable, means liability that ultimately we had to go for new economic policy 1991. So they were analyzing their country. The situational factor was that on the one hand they talk about welfare, on the other hand they were failing to deliver. That's why NPA came, and NPA was trying to find solution within democratic foundation, but this school started trying to find solution outside democratic. That is called market. Because it says market can give you better choice than government. This is how they say. And this they take from them, they have the market basis to analyze how market can give you. And we told you that in urban area you have more choices. In rural India you have less choices. Why? Because in urban area you have more and more market. In urban area, you have less interaction with government. But in rural area, you have interaction with government. This more interaction with government. This in urban area, you do not want I should have interaction with government at all. Anyhow, so you have more options, let's say that, in urban areas. So it is also called market. They started saying that market can give you better choice, state will not. That was their one aspect. At the same time, state was also failing. So whatever they started saying became more relevant. Because state is failing one hand, and on the other hand, they are saying how to maximize choice. And to maximize choice, they have a strong basis to explain it. That is called market principle. And that market principle appeared attractive to the government. Because it is saying that we will maximize choice also and reduce your cost also. New economic policy. So we will perform also and it will reduce your cost also. So that became more attractive. Hence, they also analyzed behavior of bureaucrats, politicians and citizens. They went and also analyzing and finding the weaknesses in their behavior. So one thinker analyzed that public sector will never become efficient. This because its inefficiency will always justified in the name of public service. The way in COVID time, hospitals have been appreciated. Because in COVID time, they were the only, let's say that, key institutions which help people. But you know public hospitals conditions. But we have appreciated them. Why? Public service. Police is appreciated. Why? Because it is the only institution which has to maintain law and order. And in crisis time, you are in house and they are maintaining your security. So you will appreciate them. But you know police institution in general. What that institution is. So even if, let's say, government has inefficiency, but they say you have public service as a motive and that will result into its justification. Right. And hence you will not try to address problem of efficiency. Yes. And it is true. All government institutions, except some, barring some, are inefficient. Right. But why you do not? Chalo, after all, they are still running, the college is inefficient, but public service ke naam pe chal raha hai. This hospital is inefficient. You can see what has happened in Gujarat. 140 people, 30 people died. और हॉस्पिटल में कुछ है नहीं, isn't it? मोदी जी जा रहे हैं तो उसका मान लो कि लक ओपन हो गया, isn't it? It is lucky that कि मोदी जी visited that hospital. Right. Hence, its infrastructure will be improved. This, it means you have, I think, thousands of such bridges, isn't it? So, do you want the same? Right. Anyhow, so what they are saying is, they have gone very harsh. अभी तो हम बहुत ही civilized तरीके से बात कर रहे हैं. They have spoken very harsh thing about government, bureaucracy, citizen also. They say citizens are rational beings. Right. Citizens are not patriotic beings. Right. Citizens are not service oriented. This public service. And same way bureaucrats are also not public service oriented. They are just rational beings. They want to maximize their utility in a given situation. That's why they should be given freedom. Because they are rational beings. They will maximize choice themselves. You have to only create situation. They are not, let's say, think that they behave selflessly. They reject selfless concept. This is self-interest concept. Like, have you bought in market? चलो इसके दुकान पे कोई नहीं है, यहाँ से जाके खरीदते हैं. Do you go to that? No. You buy product where there are more people. And you want to buy at the price you determine. Rational price, isn't it? The rational price you want to buy, so you negotiate. You negotiate the price, even if it is a brand, जो भी है इंडिया में जिसका marketing expertise है, isn't it? Especially women, they know how to bargain. This, so you want to buy at the price you determine. So what you want to do? Basically, you want to buy at list price, but the person who is selling, he want to sell at maximum price. This is called consumer behavior, and it is linked to consumer behavior theory. The public choice approach is also influenced by consumer behavior theory.
The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Lukmaan IAS and make your UPSC dreams come true. Download the app now.